Have you ever had a moment that felt beyond words? A sudden sense of unity with everything, a deep peace in prayer, or a mystical experience that shook you to the core? Something you couldn't explain, but you knew it was real. William James, often called the father of American psychology, believed these experiences were just as important, maybe even more important, than the rational, everyday mind. In his classic book, The Varieties of Religious Experience, he dared to study spirituality scientifically. And in doing so, he bridged psychology and the divine. So here's my question. Are mystical experiences proof of a deeper reality, or just tricks of the brain? Stay with me, because in this video, we'll explore James's groundbreaking insights and how they can transform your own spiritual journey. And if you're passionate about psychology and the search for truth, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell, because this channel is all about awakening the mind and soul. Who was William James? Before Freud, before Jung, William James was laying the foundation of modern psychology. But unlike many scientists, he wasn't satisfied with just studying behavior. He wanted to understand the inner life, our thoughts, our emotions, and yes, even our spiritual experiences. For James, psychology wasn't just about what could be measured. It was about what could be felt and lived. This is what led him to write The Varieties of Religious Experience in 1902. A book that remains one of the most important explorations of spirituality and psychology. Mystical experiences. James studied hundreds of personal accounts of people who had religious or mystical experiences. From Christians who felt God's presence, to Buddhists who touched enlightenment, to ordinary people who suddenly experienced unity with the universe. James didn't dismiss these as delusions. Instead, he asked, what do these experiences tell us about the human mind? And maybe about reality itself? He identified 4 key qualities of mystical experiences. Ineffability. They're beyond words. Noetic quality. They feel like revelations, filled with truth. Transiency. They come and go, often lasting only moments. Passivity. They happen to you, not by force, but by grace. If you've ever felt even a glimpse of this, you know how transformative it can be. Psychology meets the divine. What made James radical was his openness. He didn't try to prove or disprove God. Instead, he said, let's look at the fruits. If a mystical experience makes someone more loving, more courageous, more alive, then it has genuine value, regardless of whether we can explain it scientifically. This is where psychology meets the divine. By honoring the reality of experience, without rushing to reduce it to chemicals or to dismiss it as fantasy. And here's the question for you. Have you ever had an experience that science can't explain, but that you know was real to your soul? The transformative power of experience. James argued that the power of religion and spirituality doesn't come from doctrines or rituals. It comes from direct experience. This means you don't have to accept someone else's version of truth. What matters is what you encounter in your own heart. That's why mystical experiences, no matter how fleeting, can permanently change a life. They open us to dimensions of meaning that logic alone can't reach. And spiritually, they remind us of something profound, that there may be more to reality than the eye can see. Applying James's insight to your journey. So how can you apply this today? James believed that while mystical experiences can't be forced, we can create conditions that invite them. Here are a few practices. Silence and solitude. Step away from constant noise. Mystical insight often comes in stillness, meditation or prayer. Practices that focus attention can open the mind to deeper awareness. Openness. Instead of dismissing strange or profound experiences, be curious. Ask, what truth might this hold for me? Integration. After an experience, reflect. How can it make you more compassionate, more authentic, more alive? James's lesson is this. Don't just read about spirituality, experience it. So here's my challenge for you. This week, take at least 10 minutes each day in silence. No phone, no distractions. Just breathe, be present, and allow space for the unexpected. Who knows what insights or experiences might come? If this video spoke to you, share it with someone who's on their own spiritual path. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next video, we'll explore Rollo May and how facing anxiety can become a spiritual act of courage. Remember this. Spirituality isn't about believing someone else's story. It's about living your own encounter with the mystery. And those encounters, no matter how small, can change everything.